I'm Justin Nichols, and thank you for tuning in today. This past Tuesday, I officially signed the 2014 City of Manitowoc budget into law. Here are some main points of the budget that was adopted. Last year, in conjunction with the Finance Committee, the Finance Department, and my office, we created a 5-year plan to cut our overall city debt in half by 2018 while still investing in infrastructure and quality of life. This plan was also an effort to get back on track to balanced budgets which won't rely on massive cuts or massive tax increases year after year. Since taking office in 2009, one of my main goals was debt reduction responsibly. We didn't accumulate our debt overnight, and we couldn't fix the problem overnight. In 2000, the overall city debt was roughly $25 million. By the time I took office in 2009, it skyrocketed to roughly $75 million. When a budget is adopted that includes debt financing for capital projects, the true cost of the spending for that budget year will not be felt until the debt financing associated with the capital projects is paid off, which is usually over a 10 to 15 year period. The City of Manitowoc had experienced several years of budgets which included large debt financing during the decade from 2000 to 2010. We are at the peak repayment stream for this previously issued debt. When you analyze the city's levy, the levy is the general fund money, from 2003 through 2013, a drastic change occurs in the distribution of what the levy supports within the city's annual budget. In 2003, the portion of the total levy that supports the general operations of the city, which is police, fire, parks, public works, was approximately 75% of the total levy, or $7.22 million. In 2013, this amount has dropped to approximately 52% of the total levy, or $7.28 million. This represents an increase in spending of only $58,000 in total general operations, or 0.81% over a 10-year period. Yes, that's correct. Your local government is not spending like crazy. Not much of what we purchase has seen only a 0.81% increase in 10 years. So you might be asking yourself, where did the other portion of the money go? The answer is debt repayments. The amount levied for debt repayments was 25% of the total levy in 2003, or $2.4 million. Today, 48% of the total levy, or $6.7 million, goes towards debt repayments, or a 178% increase over 10 years. The massive increase in debt from the past decade has come home to roost and has caused drastic cuts in operational spending to allow for this shifting to occur. During the 2013 budget deliberations, myself and the Finance Department, with guidance from the Finance Committee, put together a plan to address this issue, which was embraced by the committee. The plan suggests a few small levy increases along with shifting the debt levy back to operations as it becomes available. In order for the city to shift any debt levy back to operations, the amount needed for debt repayment has to decrease. Thus, the city will need to restrict the annual amount of borrowing over the same period of time to allow a decrease in total debt repayment to occur. Additional details of the budget. Borrowing for capital projects is limited at $2.5 million as promised. The 2014 debt repayment on previously issued debt will be $8.1 million. A tax increase will be 1.74%, which amounts to $12 per year increase on a $100,000 home. Your overall tax bill may decrease or remain the same due to other taxing entities. No departments saw an increase in their budget from 2013 to 2014. There are no layoffs and no new positions. There's a contingency fund of $200,000. This is a good budget for the citizens of the City of Manitowoc, the citizens of today and the citizens of tomorrow. I want to thank the City Council for approving this budget 7-3. As always, please feel free to contact me anytime with any questions, comments, or concerns. My office number is 686-6980, or you can email me at mayornichols@manitowoc.org. I'm Justin Nichols. We'll see you next time.